in the cool of the morning, boys and girls, and we're gonna help Roger out. He has a nice little piece of property. You can see a nice little basin here, but there's some dead trees that are growing, and he's trying to keep them from taking out the fence like what we see there. So he enlisted me to give him a little bit of a hand on this process. This one looks pretty flamed out. I'm thinking the wood's not super awesome. What clears the string at like 8 feet or something out there. Got a little bit of downhill lean in the top, and the belly's hooked out, so we're kind of neutral in that regard. 500i, we're kind of giving it a real test. However, I kind of didn't do an awesome job with my guess on my chain. I took one of my old clapped out ones, because when you talk about working along a fence line, I think of that kind of tree where the backside has the nails holding the fence in it, and so I didn't bring a super awesome chain for this operation. And let us, by God's grace, it's not out over here somewhere and down over here with the 500i. Because we cut in and then we relieved it this way. I left a pretty good amount of wood across. Usually when a tree's leaning out, there's something wrong on the side opposite, and we can see. I wasn't actually expecting this, but it's pretty ugly, so I'm glad I left a pretty huge amount of wood. I kind of had to feather that far side undercut on the diagonal because I wanted it to be just perfectly matched. Maybe just a slight Dutchman in there, but not much. In the end, God was smiling on us down the hill, not on the fence. I'm not a very good fence fixer, I will admit. Not a bad running little operation, 32-inch steel lightweight bar. So we're taking out some dead trees, dead and dying trees. Buck this one off the root wad. I'm gonna do a Fosbury flop on this one. We're gonna lob it up over as soon as he moves his truck there. realize that they can do things, but they don't realize that they're still mortal. Thanks for watching this session. Have a blessed day. Really might be on God's green earth.